Hello, y'all. Yeah. No, just skip the first overlay first. No, I'm not riding the hype wave from Lost Belt 6. I just want to, get the story in for Lost Belt 4, I want to finish it fast. Anyways, I'm too lazy to do my live 2D tonight, as you can see, so you're gonna be stuck with this. Oh wait, hold up. Oh wait. Eh. Okay, like that, yeah. So, as I was saying, too lazy to do live 2D tonight, so I stuck with this. And without further ado, let's go back to the story, shall we? God, I love Pepe. Well, I just blurted out for no reason. But, he's a nice guy. Section 12. If I remember correctly, this has like 20 chapters? So yeah. Honestly, I don't think the name on your birth certificate matters that much. Oh yeah, so I need to catch you guys up on what happened. Um, when was the last time? Okay, we already know Nedza died. I got Ganesha as a buddy. Then Kana sacrificed himself because Arjuna reset the world. He went Pucci and reset the world on us. We escaped it via the shadow border, the what's it called? Void space travel or something like that. After we traveled void space, we came out and then the world reset to nice and peaceful. After the world was nice and peaceful. What was that? I finished this like I went up to here like 2 weeks ago, so I don't really remember. I'm trying to recall. And after I did that, what did I do? Well, I can say I got Lakshmi Bai as a buddy now. Not really a big fan of her. It's another genre face. Very clumsy, I can tell you that. Oh, I also killed the bad Netza. I think I'm going to be beating Ascalpus soon. Ascalpus is that caster with the hood you all saw. Apparently the father of medicine. If you all know like that icon of health, which is like a staff with snakes surrounding it, like two snakes coiling around it, that's where he came. That's where it came from him, Ascalpus. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm not too sure. And Peperoncino, Pepe's servant was actually the I can't pronounce that. You know the red hair guy that's shirtless and carries a giant ring around. Yeah, that's him. That's his servant. But Arjuna just overwritten his contract, and now he's just a servantless master. So that's why he's helping us now. He doesn't care about growing his lost spots already, but he's not saboing the rest of the cryptos either. So yeah, he's just like a tag along. And the quest so far, I guess they're easy as long as you have not foresight. I'm not from Xenoblade. As long as you have clairvoyance, like me, or if you just have Google. Moving on. What really matters is what people think of you and what they call you. Oh, it also was revealed that Pepperoncino had another name. This Pepe-chan is his fake name. Yeah. That says so much more about who you really are than a name in some database ever could. Just look at all the famous historical figures who aren't known by their names they were given at birth. Correct. We even had some in Chaldea like Billy the Kid and Blackbeard, right? So there's no reason I can't. Let's try now. Spit it out. Will you listen to me? This is important, damn it. Oh, to the hell with it. It's Aro, okay? Aro. What a peculiar name. Where are you from? My own name is Myorenji Aro. Arrow. Do you mean arrow? Myorenji Aro. So that's your real name? You don't look Japanese, so I'm not gonna say that one. Because where the heck did pepperoncino come from? I always thought you were European. So you had your suspicions all along, did you, me? You're surprisingly observant, aren't you? You little devil, you. I imagine him pulling my cheek now. I'm impressed you figured that out before I did when I've known Pepe longer, senpai. I guess I still have a lot to learn about being more observant. Anyway, it doesn't really mean anything to me, so I'd rather you just keep calling me Sexy Pepe as always. Sexy Pepe. I think I'll just stick to Pepe. Not Pepe Hands though. Not the frog. This Pepe is better. In fact, don't even bother calling me the other name, cause I won't respond. Then why do you remember it? And don't ask me anything else about where I came from or who I was before Chaldea. Besides, there's nothing there that isn't in my Team A profile. All you need to know is that after I left Japan for the West and started really enjoying my life, one thing led to another, and I ended up getting to know some people at the clock tower. Eventually, Marisbury invited me to Chaldea, saying my combat experience was just what he needed to make up for the academic bent of all the other majors. And now, here we are. So then, you must be born to a mage family, right? Shugendo, was it? I'd love to hear to learn more about it, since it's the foundation of Far East Magecraft and all. Please. I like to imagine Lolinchi with the puppy dog eyes. There's probably some artwork out there anyways. Don't try to milk the whole little girl appearance thing, it's demeaning. I've heard that Shugendo is a mixture of Buddhism and mountain worship unique to Japan. Did Marisbury bring you on to serve as Team A's guide, or perhaps an overseer of sorts? Survival is crucial when race shifting to an unfamiliar location after all. Perhaps it was your job to keep an eye on the others and ensure they could survive even in harsh environments? Hehe. I'll say it was something like that and leave it there. I remember you saying something about being able to use divine power before. Oh yeah, he has like 4 divine powers. I think the most prominent one is to know his fate. But then how come the names of spells you use in battle don't sound anything like Shugendo? That's just cause I made them up myself. Traditional Japanese names are just lacking certain je ne sais quoi. I hope I pronounced that right. I don't even know what language that is. French? Anyway, as much as I love me, egotistic much, I love a different topic of conversation even more. Shouldn't we be discussing our next course of action? He makes a good point. Honestly, I don't care what his name is. We should be trying to figure out how we can possibly take down Arjuna. So the first time we fought him, he had 3 bars, 600 KHP, and he took no damage. Even with Sherlock's MP, which ignores defense. No damage. 0. Nada. Yes, you're absolutely right. I do think we're on the right track, but I can't help but think we're still missing something crucial. You're missing Kana. Alright, enough stalling. You've got something in mind, don't you? Who? Oh, Pepe. Yes, you. It's obvious you know something, just like you did earlier. It's written all over your face. Hehe, you got me. David really is something else. I guess this is what you call natural intuition? The more godlike a god is, the stronger they are. That's it in a nutshell. What does that mean? I still don't understand what that means. Oh yeah, David visited, by the way. We almost lost because Arjuna like blasted all of us. And then we all got weak. And then David came in to save the day for some reason. I think it was to save Pepe, not to save me. Then... yeah, after saving Pepe, he said that. After Pepe asked for advice on how to kill Arjuna, in which I heavily advocate the killing of Arjunas because I don't like his attitude. The VA is still fine to me. His attitude for both regular and alter versions suck. I hate him in Extella as well. So yeah. Arjuna bad, Kana good. And it's exactly what we need to be reminded of. So, reminded of what? It couldn't be more basic. Think about it. What makes a god a god? Here, let me put it in another way. Belief? Which kind of god do you think is stronger? One nobody's ever heard of, or one everyone believes in and prays to? Yep, I guess correct. Belief. Now I see, basic indeed. Effects so elementary I failed to consider it. I can't tell if you're serious or if this is just sour grapes. There's something similar for servants too, but I think it's called a fame bonus. Is that why King Arthur is supposedly the strongest saber or something like that? Well, the only thing I can draw from about fame being power is more so Guardian. Wait, what's it called? The Guardians or something like that? Not Guardians of the Galaxy, but the one with like Jack Frost and Santa and all that stuff, that movie, where they all fade away if no one believes in them, so yeah. Oh yeah, now that you've pointed it out, it really is a simple problem. The reason Arjuna is a god here isn't just because he collected every divinity in this land for himself, it's because everyone believes in him. Worship him as a god. But what would happen if they didn't consider him a god anymore? His divine strength would be reduced. Thanks for the straightforward answer. Precisely, director. I already get it though. It means the fewer people who believe Arjuna is a god, the weaker he'll become. And it's just super popular, so I don't have any idea what it feels like to have faith in you fade away. No, really. Yeah, thanks to Persona, you're famous. I see, so this is like asking where I can be a greater hero. The India that knows me or this India that doesn't? By virtue of who I am, I can of course be a great hero in either. But there's still bound to be a difference. What is with everyone's egos today? If these two versions of me were to throw their Brahmastras at one another, the victor will surely be the one from the India that knows me, and there will definitely be an observable gap between the two. Now I get it, so then how can we get people here to stop believing in Arjuna? I guess we're heading somewhere. I forgot where we were heading. Deval, then you're saying my resistance was not for naught after all. Not at all, if anything, you already did the hardest work of making our first toehold. Not even foothold, just a toe. Kansha suru, eh? So, it's back to the people again, huh? To be honest, I've had my doubts about my actions here. While I never doubted my conviction that this world was wrong, and desperately needed to be fixed, I did wonder if my efforts here were meaningful and whether there was anything to be gained by involving the people of this land in my fight. Well, now you know there's something to be gained. This war has started, people have gotten hurt. I may be a queen and a commander, but I'm not so saintly as I made out to be. Hey, you're John Face, okay? I do believe in what I'm doing, but I'm not so naive that I never thought to question it. I've never forgotten what one of the locals told me back when this began. They said what I was doing was meaningless. Monodatta. Hold on. That I was pointlessly endangering innocents, even getting them hurt. But it wasn't meaningless after all, was it? It sure wasn't. Your village is showing us the way forward. Now we just need to keep spreading the gospel, so to speak. So we only know about 2 towns. I guess we're gonna go convert the next town later. The first town over the mountain. Might not be easy, but your village has proven that these people can change their minds. Who's to say the same can't happen anywhere else? To be honest, they did change their minds in like 5 days or something like that, so yeah. You're right. Once we get back to Deval, I'll talk to the villagers and ask them to help us spread this movement. I expect the people of this land will be much more receptive to them than they would someone like me. Sure, but every movement needs a charismatic leader like yourself, you know? Oh. A movement to get the people here to resist the current state of their world. I know that will help us, but... Oh, I see you've realized the paradox with this plan, Mashi. Figured you might. What's the paradox? Let me know. Good, our plan of action is set. Then let's be on our way. You know, I think I feel even lighter on my feet now. Gah, speak for yourself, all that bad karma I racked up as an unemployed bum is still weighing me down. Are you sure that's not your stomach? I wish there was a wagon or something here right now. It would be even better to you wouldn't even have to have any seats. I think you would just take up the whole wagon, not gonna lie. Really, I don't care what I ride on as long as I don't have to walk. Okay, I don't want to read 4. I don't really like 4, not gonna lie. You just jump on me like I'm the one who should be giving you a ride, you weird cat thing. Ganesha is no mere pack meal. But you are an elephant and people ride elephants. Do you think you're more important than a god? I mean, you're really cute, so I guess you can ride, but still. I'm not gonna read 4. Merlin is better than 4. And there's a fight coming up. Let's use Clairvoyance, shall we? Oh boy, that looks tough. Oh yeah, I already set a team up, so I need a Zhuge. This is what I'm gonna be using. These 4 first, these 4, the other 2 are just for bond. Let's see what it has in store for us. Yeah, I already progressed so much, like it was at the end of the circle back here last time. Now it's all the way over here. I almost went full cycle without you guys. Oh no, Devar. What happened here? Lady Lakshmi. You're back, thank goodness. I'm glad you're alright. What in the world? No, wait. I know what happened now. It's them. Who is it? Is it the sniper? No, it's just the beast. Oh, the walls are so weak, huh? Yes, it's a sacred beast. A number of them suddenly showed up all at once, even though no one had died and the Kali weren't attacking us. We can figure out why later. Right now, there are buildings being destroyed and people being attacked. I'm sure you know what it is we need to do, Master. Taskenaito. Damn it, I knew it. Does this mean you won't let me forget after all? Forget what? Okay, so all 3 of these enemies are beasts. So you know the drill. Raiko also got a crit buff already, but you see in the next wave why I put Raiko first. Like I pop off Raiko first. Oh no, Keyakuda. Let's use this for more C stars. Yuka. Would this kill? Yeah, I killed. Nice. And plenty of stars too. Now this is the reason why I brought Rama second. This is also Beast. And only 1 Rama card. Come on. I don't have any info, so I'm gonna stun you. And might as well use Raiko's buff as well. Okay. Oh, okay, I just one-shot it, never mind. That was easy. Just got an egg as well. That takes care of all the secret beasts, but I'm afraid... Ah, our village. Why did this happen? We drove away other sacred beasts and defeated Netza here only a few days ago. Unfortunately, it is no surprise that this town may have drawn the enemy's notice. Forgive me. It's alright, Lady Lakshmi. This wasn't your fault. We just weren't strong enough. You're not meant to kill sacred beasts. There were more than we were expecting, and some were bigger than any sacred beast we'd ever seen before. Besides, they may have crushed our war and destroyed our homes, but we still have our lives. At least that's how those of us who survived feel. Oh, there's some people that died as well. What are you gonna do now? The war there was to keep you safe from the Kali, right? Ganesha, you act as the wall. Forget fighting back. You can't even live here with your village in ruins like this. Based on my experience as a king, my suggestion is to abandon the village. I think that is your only choice. I understand how you feel, but there is just no way you can rebuild your defenses before the next Kali Yuga. I wonder if praying would work now. As I see, the only option is to stay in the closest nearby town. I think that would be B2 until the Kali Yuga is over. No, they can't. It's alright, Lady Lakshmi, he's right. We know we don't have any other choice. I had to leave the village I grew up in, but we can always rebuild. We can't bring people back to life. I see. I may not be a king, but I commend your decision nonetheless. Rama acting like a king for once. You are strong and brave people, and you should be proud of that. Let's make sure they get there safely. Yes, Master, of course we will. Although I'm a little uneasy about what will happen once we get there. Yeah, they're probably gonna send harder beasts. Hey, no point worrying about that now. Besides, the mayor guy looked like he turned over a new leaf. I'm sure it'll be just fine. No, I feel like he'll be more irritated than the previous time we saw him angry. Oh my, what a terrible hardship we've all been through. Wait, we got that in one day? Well, I don't see any need to discuss this with the others. Of course you can all stay here. Wow, he was actually being nice. Thank you. I can't tell you how grateful I am for your kindness and hospitality. Think nothing of it. This is what neighbors are for. The important thing is that you're all safe and sound. Make yourselves comfortable in the town hall for now. We can figure out what to do once you're settled in. Told ya. Oh, thank goodness. This is such a relief. Next. Another fight. This one looks easy according to my clairvoyance. I almost read this as Nahi Doogie, like Lakshmi Bai is Doogie, she is Doogie, she bad. Well, what's this say? Gonna hold my quartz first. Yeah, you better. Actually, you know what? Speaking of quartz, for the weekly logins and stuff, you know, I got an extra ticket. I actually don't want him, eh. There was Kana here before this, so let's just throw one at him. Maybe I get a Scalpus. He is a servant, but there's no lag. There's an assassin. Serenity? Yep, Serenity. You're going in the trash. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm pretty sure Escalpus is not limited, so I can just roll him anytime I want. Although, for those that actually want Arjuna, you might want to throw all your quartz now, because so far there hasn't been a rerun of his role. Okie dokie. Back here. This party. Was this the party? Yeah. Now I want to put someone that I want to build bond with. No. I want to build bond with Karma. She's max bond. Let's build with Karma then. Since she'll be doing all the work for this quest. Ellipses. Ah. My sins truly do run deep. What'd you do this time? I got us within me. What do you think? I know you won't answer me, but I also know that you're listening. That's why I asked you back then what it was I should do. And now, here we are. I know what I'm doing, and I've made my peace with it. But even so, now that things have come to this, I can't help but wonder. The village is in ruins, lives have been lost, and people are grieving. Who can say this isn't the result of getting caught in the inescapable current? Is what we're doing here truly worth deceiving the Chaldeans? Okay, you're a bad guy. I knew I didn't like you. Aha, so this is where you've been hiding. I was just taking a midnight walk. What brings you here? Oh, it's you. I was doing the same. I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd sit out and watch the moon. I see. The moon really is lovely tonight. May I join you? I'm gonna bet this plot twist, from where they're actually sitting right now, they actually can't see the moon, and Rama only says that to himself afterwards when they depart. Let's see. I think it's best you don't. If you mistake me for your wife again and try to, for instance, put your arm around me, you will lose a valuable fighter. Forgive me, I meant no offense. Oh yeah, because Lakshmi Bai, or whatever the goddess name is like the person that created Sita, which is Rama's wife. Then, when hearing that name, they what's that? Rama thought like, oh my god, you must have Sita with you, right? Then that happened. Though I have no romantic feelings for you, I should still have chosen my words more carefully. My humblest apologies, Lakshmi. I'm afraid you have to enjoy the night sky alone, young king of bygone days. I'm going back to get some sleep. Strange. I don't even know how to describe this feeling. Suspicion. That's the feeling you're feeling. Now it's going into the Kali Yuga. The bad, bad days. Whoa, it's such a surprise to wake up and see you here. Good morning, me. That's probably me, yep. Yep, you're cute. Huh, hehe, nobody's ever called me cute before. You really surprised me. Good morning, Asha. Good morning, Still as pissed as ever as I see. X? Damn Ulu is for my job, of course. What does Ulu mean? Is that a swear? You know, I'm gonna Google that. Wait, let me see the spelling. Ulloo. Ulu meaning. An owl? Why are you calling me an owl? Adult? Cut down this big tree in no time. A lumberjack, huh? That's a fine line of work. People can always use more wood. You got servants here. We can just cut down the whole thing with one slice. Shut up. No. So you're the ones who brought the people from Deval here, huh? This town doesn't have that much to spare either. You regret that. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of death again. No, we won't. Prakash welcomed them with open arms just yesterday. We were just about to... Is he gonna be pissy again? Yep. There you are. You seem upset. Yes, he is. I heard why you had to leave your village. It's because a pack of sacred beasts attacked it. Our god's own holy agents. The sacred beast would never destroy a village unless it needed to be destroyed. It must have been irredeemably evil. No one from that village is welcome here. Hold it, we told you ourselves what brought us here. We told you what we had done to earn the beast's ire and our reasons for doing so. You had no problem with any of it yesterday. You said that your loving neighbor was the most noble act. Loving your neighbor was the most noble act anyone could cut off. Oh yes, I heard all about what you did. You abandoned your prayers and you turned your backs on our god. You took up corrupt arms against Kali and the sacred beasts alike, and slaughtered them with your own barbaric hands. I did feel sorry for you, as I assumed you must have had no other choice, but this has nothing to do with our town. And yet you still had the gall to come here and shamelessly ask us for help. Well, that's what humans do. Ah, there's the ugly ass face again. The sheer audacity of it all. Your insolence sickens me. That's the only thing that rich people call poor people. Audacity. Wait, how are we back to this whole song and dance? Oh, I know. This is his evil twin, isn't it? Do you truly believe I would ever be deceived by such a simple trick? If a mere evil twin were all it took to fool me, I would shutter my business and retire to Sussex. Okay, they're all cursing me. You brought this on yourselves. You should all be ashamed. Ah, it's just the mood shift because of Kali Yuga. It's probably just the air. They were all fine with this yesterday, but what happened? Did you get brainwashed overnight or something? Might be closer to the mark than you think. It's said that people's hearts grow cold when a Yuga cycle, even a normal one, nears its end. That lines up with my experiences too, but it's still a shock to see them change so much, so quickly. Well, they did really hasten the Yuga cycle, or whatever it's called. Why is everyone so angry now? I don't like this. Told you so. Surprisingly, Aja seems like the most, not reasonable, like, someone that you would stick with in this situation. Of course, I expect there is a bit of variance between individuals as far as this change is concerned. What a fascinating metaphysical law. Never mind that now, look. Kali Yuga? Not Kali Yuga, just Kali. Shut up, you have no idea what we've been through. Oh no, civil war. Don't you talk like that to us, you heretics. We are good people who keeps the God's laws. We're trying to make you stop believing God. That's right, we want nothing to do with your blasphemy. I don't like this. The last thing we want is people fighting each other. I don't suppose it would be any better if they were fighting things that aren't people. Like, say, a pack of decidedly inhuman things that are headed towards the town as we speak. Yeah, the Kali are here. Well, I can't read that. Dvapara Yuga now? This is about the time when they start to pick up the pace. It's the Kali. The Kali are here. Okay, everyone. Get ready to pray / fight. Oh, I thought it's the mayor saying everything. It's the other people saying that they will get ready to fight. There's only 2 waves of these guys, so it's like filler fights. Oh, all death. I didn't even have to use Karma skill. This one's gonna be a bit tougher as well. But guess what? Shringarayoni. Just in case. Also just in case. One, two, three. And probably they're all dead already. No, they're not all dead. Luckily I had Karma then. Okay, that fight's done. Next up, another fight. My clairvoyance says I need you again. And I need Rako back in front. I should be able to clear this relatively quickly as well. You're holding a bow. How is that making a clanking sound? Don't give up. Our greatest strength is our ability to work together. Follow my lead. I'll clear a way forward. Two identical people saying right. I can't believe it. They really are fighting back. Were this in spite? The rebellion? Yeah, I just don't. I don't. Wait. I don't get it. The ones in the weird outfits aside, they're just regular people, same as us, right? Why would they do that? Aja also starts swinging. Akali broke through the wall. God protect me. God protect us all. No, wait. Asha, can you just run? Or she did? Nah. Ajay cut it. Ajay did it. Ajay broke it. Ajay hit it. Ajay hit it. Yep. Damn it. Now I've done it. It's all their fault. Now that they've shown us we can fight back ourselves, my body just moved on its own. Well, there's nothing to be done for it now. Come on, Asha. Father? Praise aren't gonna do anything now that the wall's broken. The only thing I can depend on now is my axe. We're getting out here, Asha. Those people are Ulu. But we still got better off sticking with them. Okay. What are you guys doing? This is the start of the rebellion. Hold on, I'm coming with you. I'm not gonna let myself get eaten without a fight. Huh? Wait, I'm coming too. More people are joining us in the fight. And not to get away from the Kali, but to help the people they're attacking. There's a big help and all, but the big ones are here. Are they all gonna get squashed or something? As I thought, there's nothing more inspiring than the sight of ordinary people valiantly fighting for their lives. Compared to that, a mere queen can only do so much. Of course, as I think someone once said, it also matters how brightly the one standing at the forefront shines. Something's wrong's gonna happen. There it is again. You two have had that sad look on your faces ever since we decided to try and win more people over to our resistance. There's something wrong with the people of this land fighting back. If there is, then please tell me. Ah yes, we haven't yet told you precisely what will happen once this Lost Belt's Tree of Emptiness is cut down, have we? I'll let you decide whether or not to tell her. I want to tell her now, actually. I'm right. I'm commanding this mission and I have no plans to hide the truth. But this isn't the sort of thing you just drop on someone in the middle of a battle. So, for the time being, I ask that you just focus on winning this fight. The rest can wait until after that. Pepe never really said anything yet, right? In this convo. I haven't heard much about this either. Whatever it is, it sounds very important. Ellipses? Question mark. More fighting. Lakshmi, we'll explain everything after this battle, I promise. But there are even more Kali headed this way right now. We need to deal with them before we... Huh? The big ones? Yeah, the big ones. An arrow just blasted those Kali away. Where did it come from? I can't believe it. It looked to me like it came from outside the town. No, it's William Tell. Hey, gotta keep these things. Gotta keep things even under our god. Even our god's judgment at least sort of fair. Seeing as I'm his servant and all. If the Kali unfairly outnumber the sacred beast, it's my job to thin the herd. Even it is a pain in the ass. This is not good. I was hoping we could take our time with him after dealing with Asclepius? But now he's shown up on his own. The archer William Tell must have killed those Kali from quite a distance. Be careful, master. That's what an archer does, basically. What? You're telling me he nailed them from that far away? Even a sniper rifle would have trouble with that range. But he shot an arrow, didn't he? Remember, he's a servant, and an archer at that. We should assume his arrows are infused with magical energy. Nor can we assume his crossbow is less deadly than a modern assault rifle merely because it appears to be old-fashioned. Nonetheless, the sheer distance is absurd. Even my sharp eyes can't clearly make out his position. True, this is too much, even for a first-rate archer. Maybe the divinity he was given has something to do with it? Oh, he had a crossbow. I thought it was a sniper rifle. Like a 50 cal rifle. An agent of God and a sacred beast have come to save us. I knew our prayers would be answered. We're saved, everyone. We're gonna be okay now. No, they're all dead. Damn Ulu. I don't know how this is. I don't know how I know this, but if those arrows end up hitting one of us by mistake, I can tell the God wouldn't lift a finger to help us. Stay back, Asha. Don't you dare get in front of me. I mean it. This is going to be a difficult fight. Those arrows may be taking out Kali right now, but there's no telling when they might come flying towards us. I'm going to focus first and foremost on keeping you safe, Master. Whenever you do, make sure to stay behind my shield. Well, those arrows actually travel really slowly, so yeah. Hello, Otaku. This. Kudarane. 計略だ。They should all be dead. No, they're not. Damn. It doesn't matter you're hitting Nito Chris. Oh, I thought... Okay, I read the, you know, the wiki, and I thought it's gonna be sniping me. We take those though. Now you activate the death. And these are all beasts again. I have no stars. Bam, bam, bam. Tenmo kai kai. Oh, okay, now when they snipe me. They hit you when there's no one on the field, I think. I guess. I wonder. So... next up. Oh, this one's gonna be actually interesting now. Look at all these quads saved up. I better get Maonobu when she comes out next month, I think. Maybe later this month, because EN server has been quite fast recently. Damn, he's taking them out by himself. Now I get the feeling that Aja is gonna die, because he stood up to the Kali. It's last of the Kali, but now the sniper hasn't stopped. He's going after us now. This is hardly a surprise, given how openly you have been opposing the guild's rule. It makes sense he would be unwilling to let this chance pass him by. The good news is, neither Asclepius nor... I hope you guys can pronounce that, I don't know how to pronounce that, are anywhere nearby. I suspect he has just happened to catch sight of you while dealing with the Kali, and decided to pick you off as well while he was at it. Forget the cool-headed analysis, damn it. Make sure you keep a wall between you at all times. Find a shadow to hide in. We are, but it's not... Boom. How the hell is he seeing you guys? And how the hell is he able to still snipe at you? The only way this makes sense is if the arrows can go around obstacles. Ooh, Emperor. That might be exactly what's happening. I have an idea or two of how that could work. I was just told to share some more facts about India since I don't have anything better to do right now. The local pala inside this guy is probably Vayu, the god of wind. He'd be a great fit for an archer. So he's using the wind to influence it? Hanuman's spiritual father, huh? That would explain how he was able to fly so nimbly. It could also explain how he's able to control his arrows so freely across such vast distances. Vayu is also the spiritual father of Arjuna's brother, Bhima, said to possess unparalleled strength. Gods don't come much bigger than him. So how are you gonna fight him? Walk at him. I'm pretty sure barely managing to reflect his arrows, but the longer this goes on... I was gonna say we can just walk forward with mash. Usually way to handle the archer is close the distance and negate their range advantage. What do you say, Master? Shall we try that? Let's give it a shot. I just want to walk forward at him. Wait, it's not safe to make a move without a plan. We can only deal with his arrows right now because keeping our feet planted lets us focus on every direction at once. She's right, one wrong move and that delicate balance would be lost. You're our most vulnerable target here by far, me. Even if one arrow makes it past mash, it's game over. You see, I knew shut-ins were the most powerful class around. We have to make ourselves comfortable and settle in for the long haul here. Step 1, break out of that kotatsu. No, by definition, that won't get us anywhere. I just have to go out there by myself and settle this as quickly as... Are you dead? No, you dodged it, good. I guess that won't work either. So we have a bit of a problem. Or will he walk towards us? At this rate, things aren't looking good either way. I can't afford to be concerned about appearances now. Maybe this is the time to come clean. But I can't help but wonder. Why are they hiding? I know they don't mean me harm, and that they are just as devoted to winning this war as I am. But why do I sense such grim determination in their efforts? Miss, are you guys okay? What are you doing here? Damn Ulu, I told you to stay behind me. Right, I should have known. Whatever it is they're not telling me, it doesn't matter. We have more immediate concerns. You're gonna use your MP? You're gonna build a wall? I think it's building a wall. Your father is right, both of you should stay back, but I do have one favor to ask. There must be a wagon somewhere in this town, or even just a single horse and cart. Would you bring them here? Lakshmi? Is there some reason I should listen to you? No, there isn't. I'm asking a favor. No, not even that. I'm willing to offer a payment in return. There's nothing wrong with motivating people with money or goods. I learned that back in the rebellion. To be clear, they are the ones who will be paying, not me. Come on. He's shoving it over to me. If you're okay with rations. Stash of jewels or rations? Jewels. Because I don't like Ishtar. You have jewels? Alright, I should be able to sell those for money to buy food. I'll be back soon. Come on, Asha. What's all this about? I have a plan that will let us take down that archer even while he continues to snipe at us. That sounds like what we need right now. What exactly do you have in mind? I don't see what we could do with a horse and cart except use them to charge straight at him. Because that's what we're gonna do. And that sounds like it'd be real hard. What if the archer shoots the driver or the horse? And if we keep them safe, that would leave me wide open. I know that unfortunately it is difficult to explain, but I can say this. You will all ride the cart, I will ride the horse. I will see you to him safely, I promise. You're certain about this? Don't worry. I'll do this just as I've always done things and work just as hard. No, even harder. That way, we'll be sure to get there. Incoming blunder. She's smiling. Does that mean she's really that confident in her plan? No, she's just ready to die, dude. How's this? That's fine. You can go now. Just leave the horse there. But miss, that goes for you too. No need to worry about me. Just go and hide before you get hit by a stray arrow. Good, alright. On my signal, you all get into the cart. I'll get the horse moving once you're all in. Don't worry about anything except keeping me safe until we get there. Got it? Got it. Good answer. Alright. Shubat. Can we finally go and fight William Tell now? I don't really like the dude just by looking at him and his attitude in this story so far. Oh, so they came out, huh? Looks like they're planning to ride that horse-drawn car all the way here. Of course, they must have known I'd pick off the horse first if they tried something like that. So you're gonna aim for me? Well, let's see what they had in mind to deal with that. His first ball will probably be coming at any moment now. Keep your guard up. I will, but I expect he'll go after the horse first, or maybe you. Please make sure you keep your guard up too. I don't think crossbows make that sound. Oh, she got hit. I'm fine, it's just my shoulder. No need to slow down. The hell? I know I was aiming for the horse. How did I miss? I pride myself on being a good hunter. I shouldn't have any problem taking down a domesticated farm animal. Okay, is this something to do with her MP to make her miss or something? Let's try that again. Oh no, Lakshmi, you've been shot again. I'm fine. All you need to worry about is keeping Master safe. Whoa, whoa, what the hell? What's going on here? The horse kicked up a stone that knocked the arrow off course. Is your MP luck or something? Lakshmi Bai? And deflected it into the rider. This is freaking me out. I don't need to be hitting anything other than what I was aiming at. Let's try a different target. I'll use Value's power to aim for the master 5 meters off to the side. What? It still hit her? Damn it happened again. It was a bird this time. How does hitting a bird's feather knock my shot off course into the rider again? How did you notice that from so far away? What's going on here? A noble phantasm, a skill, summonate trait? Hey, here's a bright idea. Shoot an AoE attack. You're archer, right? You can carpet bomb, right? Lakshmi, hang on. I can deflect those arrows with my... Stay there, don't worry. This is just part of who I am. You being here will only muddy it. Or maybe you make it clearer? Lakshmi, I think she's gonna die. No, actually, you know, no, I don't think she's gonna die. I told you, don't worry. These shots won't kill me. They won't aim at me. Of course, if one of them does come directly for me, it will need to be deflected. But that's a job for my sword and my sword alone. Weird, it doesn't matter if I aim for the horse, the wheels, or the master. Everything hits the rider. Then he's gonna say, in that case, I'm gonna aim at the rider. So everything surrounding them is working it to make sure I only hit her. But none of them are enough to kill her. Makes sense since I wasn't trying to. Okay then, new plan. We just kill you first. There, he started to aim for me directly. I knew he would eventually. That's more like it. Oh, she still got hit. He certainly earned his fame. I can hardly tell where the shots are coming from. And it's all I can do. It's all I can do to reflect them and avoid dying. Don't make me repeat myself again. I'm not slowing down. Just think about what you're going to do when we get there. I think in this case she's good. Like, William Tell's just gonna go completely get knocked down once we reach to him. You can't stop me. I've always fought for my country. How could I not? It was true during the Sepoys Rebellion, and it's true now. I wasn't fighting for some greater meaning. I just had to keep moving forward to protect what I held dear. So that's what I did. Even before I knew what I was doing, I wavered, I even hesitated, but I never stopped. The meaning can come later. What pushes me forward are the reasons that lie behind me. I know what lies behind me now isn't my own country. I know it's not in my homeland, Janky, but... for the little girl. They are still people, just like the people of my country were. What lies behind me then and now are people with homes, livelihoods and families. So I'm not stopping for anything, goddess. Whatever happens to me, no matter how ugly things get, I can't stop until I get where I need to go. Damn it. We're here. To think you'll never hit your target even once, William Tell. Talk about bad luck. All those arrows fired and I still couldn't bring you down. Guess you're even more slippery quarry than that scumbag of Vtubers. I don't know about this history. We did it, Master. We made contact with the enemy. Contact with hostile. You okay, Lakshmi? I'm fine, but as I said, I'm afraid the rest of you will have to take it from here. I still don't know how you did that, but we could never have made it here without your help. We won't let your efforts go to waste. Let's do this, Master. There's no way we're losing a close range fight against him. He's probably going to be very easy. So, Wdym tell. Because he's got a god, he should have a divine trait on his side. Which means I get to bring Enkidu out. Enkidu doesn't have a battery. 50% of Zhuge I can get 20 from Merlin and another 20 from Shakespeare. 30 plus 20 plus 20. 30 plus 40 would be 70. I need 30% more. Okay, I know what I need to do now. So, put key scope on you. Put you in front. Then... I'll put Merlin first. Then Merlin will Star Bomb. And since Shakespeare doesn't give that much, and I don't have my own Zhuge, that's where Skadi will come in. And the back two can just be Bond. Okay, good. Got this, got this. Should be good to go. He'll be stunned. So 80 here, 50, 20. No, these two. Enkidu and Merlin is 100. And Zhuge and Skadi is another 100. So I'm good to go. I want to do this first. Oh, what's that pose he's doing? I need that damage boost. And I want this. Is there Enkidu cards? Yes, there is. Nice. But it's not quick cards. Shame. This should be able to take down his first head bar. Speaking of fighting archers, y'all saw the new Lost Belt 6 with the new Tristan, or Thurston, as we like to call him now. Like hours after his release. Oh, he's not. Okay, I'm gonna do this first. I can stun him. This should be enough damage. Oh yeah, as I was saying, Lost Belt 6. The Gentleman Tristan is voiced by Senko. So when I'm getting her, or when she comes around, I'll definitely get her. I don't see what's so good about, what's her name? Which one should I switch? This one. I don't see what's so good about Morgan though. She's just a weaker Castoria. Do I have a quick Enkidu card? No, I don't. What a sad day. So might as well. Oh no. Play the long game while dealing damage and stunning him. Oh no, that did like no damage. And I don't have any more MP. No stars either. I'll just let Kido live. Doko Kiriotosoka. I don't know whether William is AoE, but judging from that... Wait, is he holding a rifle or a crossbow? I can't tell. Oh, okay, evade's not gonna help. Of course you hit Enkidu. My DPS. Ah, you're weak anyways. As long as you don't crit, that's fine. Support fight. Itomo. And the evade's gonna be useless against Tel as well. Sucker, why are you attacking him? Slow his defense and bring down his MP. I don't know whether he has a charge or not. He got stunned as well. Truly the weakest of the three. Why didn't you even have any backup with you though? Yeah, that's a gun with him in, isn't it? Yume no yo ni katasuke yo. Crit, crit, crit. Okay, I won. Easy peasy. And no fights. They're too damn close. I'm in trouble here. Time to get the hell out. Hey, after all that, you're just gonna run away? Have you no honor? Tell, I thought you fought against tyrannies, not for them. Tell, I thought you were a good man who cared about his family. Nah, tyrannies. I don't know anything about you. That's right, I know your story too. I don't know your story. You're a brave hero who wanted nothing more than to protect your family. I heard something about him having to shoot an apple off his son's head or something. Why are you doing this? Because we're Sonic heroes. I'm just a hunter servant bound by contract to do what his master orders. That's all there is to it. It's not my place to decide how this world should be. Woods are woods as far as I'm concerned. And he's gone. Don't bother, you're in no shit to go after him. Because some good hits him, but that's enough for now. Though it does sting knowing we've now let both him and I'll just call my scalpers get away. He certainly made a quick getaway. Either he's using the wind god's power or that was his own innate skill. That aside, did you notice how outmatched he was by the end? It seems you could did quite a number on him. Considering how his initial assault had you pinned down to start, I would say this was a victory well earned. Indeed, we owe it all to you, Lakshmi Bai. Your plan was more than a little reckless, but I have to admit that it worked. Although I still don't know how all those arrows ended up hitting you. I was wondering the same thing. I mean, if any of us are gonna be a human shield, I figured you guys would have made me do it for obvious reasons. How'd you do it? Not that I want to learn how myself. The only thing you get from sticking me with arrows is a bunch of lard and hot air leaking out. That was my inner goddess's power. I see. I never knew the goddess Lakshmi had any such ability. Holmes knows she's lying. Alright, that's enough. I was curious about that, but not overly so. Right now, I say we head back to town and rest up before things get really busy. Huh? What do you mean by that? Evil smirk on Rama's face. Hey Ulu, teach me how to fight. Huh? And not just me, these guys too. Now that we know it's possible to fight back, we've got no choice. Revolution! You showed us that truth, so now you've got to help us learn to do it better. This is wonderful. They've all chosen to resist the Kali of their own accord. But that also means you stood up bravely against the Kali and exposed yourself to unseen arrows. You should be proud, Lakshmi. It was not your words that inspired these people to fight back, but your actions. Oh yeah, you were like a saint or something. The way you charged ahead so recklessly and literally suffered the arrows of misfortune. I don't blame these guys for being impressed. A saint? As if that was possible. Sorry, your Jean face. At any rate, I'm happy to see you all ready and willing to fight. The fewer people believe Arjuna's a god, the weaker he'll get. Looks like we just took our first step towards that. We have to keep it up then. Can you just spill the beans already and stop being so depressed, me? That does it. I think it's time we found somewhere to talk. Alright, out with it. Would you tell me what's going on already? What is it you know that I don't? Assuming these people have some larger implication I'm unaware of? No, I'll tell her. I want to tell her. Sona Massacre! It is. Once we defeat this Lost Belt's king and cut down its tree of emptiness, this version of India will disappear forever. Along with all of its people. So I'm afraid that even if their rebellion is successful, there is no future for them. The only people who will benefit from our winning this war are us. I see, I had a feeling something like that was going on here. Then even if these people win back their liberty, they are doomed to disappear. And you knew this all along. Ah, oh, standard anime scene. It's probably pin me up against a wall or something. Are you fighting? Please don't fight. Don't fight in front of the little girl. Really? Oh good, that's a relief. What is it? Is there something you wanted to see us about? Well, I wanted to thank you for saving us and I wanted to give you this. You look like you were hurt pretty badly, so I brought some bandages and medicine. Are you okay, miss? I'm fine, thank you. I really do look okay now. Maybe I was just seeing things. Well, anyway, I'm so glad you're okay. Well, the ones who should be thanking you for getting us that horse and stuff. Thanks. Hehe. I'm sorry. I need to be alone right now. I'm gonna follow her. Yeah, I'm gonna follow her. She is also a heroic spirit from proper human history. In time, I believe she will understand. But for now, I think it's best that we give her some space. No, I'm not following her. What? She didn't tell me anything. It's you again. I see you in cutscenes all the time, but I don't know what you do. And you're gone. There you are. I'm sorry to impose, but I had to talk to you alone. I want to ask you something. I think you know what it is. I want to know what you think about the people of this world. And about what's gonna happen to them. For the moment, I would like to put aside our various titles, Master, Servant, Queen, Mage, and so on. And simply ask your opinion, one person to another. I want to know your other's thoughts without worrying about what anyone else might think. This one. I see. So in the end, this is the only path available to you. Outside of this, in their proper human history, Earth itself has almost been completely destroyed. And to save it, you have no choice but to cut down these trees of emptiness. その理由で戦いだ. You remind me of myself back during the rebellion. Back then, I never thought about what the future might hold. There were only things I had to do and only one path available to me, the path of fighting to protect my homeland, so that's what I did. I didn't have some larger plan in mind, like driving every last one of the British out of India or destroying Britain itself. Yeah, that's kind of far-fetched, not gonna lie. And the truth is, I never stopped to think about what the future might hold. Though it should have been obvious to that win or lose, there would have been more done once the war is over. Then again, I suppose my options were so limited that and the path I had to walk was so difficult. That I didn't have the luxury of thinking about anything besides what was in front of me. Still, regardless of what the future might hold, if I know the path I'm taking is the right one, and I know I have to go down it, then that's exactly what I'll do. I think deep down, that's just who I am. Question mark? What I'm trying to say is, I'm in no position to judge anyone for their hard choices they have to make under unprecedented circumstances. At any rate, I'm glad you told me what you really think. Just knowing how that you do feel bad for people in these lost belts is something of a relief. Just knowing that you do feel bad. Oh, now I read this already. So what are you gonna do now? I still don't like this. But I also have no intention of letting this false god continue to have his way with these people. So just let them die happy. We may ultimately be putting this problem off until later, but right now the only way to protect them is keep on doing what I've been doing. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that means you'll keep helping us. You're an odd one, aren't you? Not many people could say something like that so readily. You know, I have to ask. Why did you come here when I asked you to? Didn't it occur to you that I might decide to kill you in order to keep these people safe? Yeah, you're not that kind of person. Felt the same way she did? Ignoring her perplexed expression, you say that. Just as she called you here to talk to you person to person, you also felt like you had the responsibility to do the same for her. Harem Protect EX. Alright, there's one more thing I wanted to ask you. This isn't to judge or condemn you, I just want to make sure I understand. Is it true that you've erased the people in in 3 other Lost Belts already? Yes. What an expression. I can tell she's not lying or gone mad with power. Neither is she ignorant of what she's done, willfully or otherwise. This perfectly ordinary human child simply knows what she has done and accepted it as best as she can. Alright, that's all I had to say, so I'm sorry for keeping you up so late. I said that you have something. Wait. I said that you and I have some things in common, and that you show me that we have no choice but to walk the same path. There's still something that you haven't told me yet, right? So for the time being, nothing needs to change. I will continue to fight this false god alongside you. We may disagree on things, but right now that Shago is all what matters. You may treat me the same as that pepperoncino person. If you think that's the best way to be aware of me or get rid of me, then you're free to do so. I still don't trust you though. I wonder, could you still say that if you knew my ugly secret? Did you kill another servant? Mesh was watching. Effect of unforgiving will weakened by the spirit of rebellion. Now what? Number 13. With fights. This one's easy though. Where's the Zhuge? Not this one. I can clear this. No, not this one. This one. This will do. Section 13. Getting closer to Kali Yuga. How's it going? Not bad, many of them are in good shape thanks to hunting and farming. I doubt I can train them each to kill Kali alone, but I'm sure I can teach them to survive in battle. Alright, it's time for lunch. Just make sure none of you have too much to eat. Here's a lunch, Oto-sama. Thanks. Guess what? I helped make it today. Auntie even said I did a great job. Isn't that great? Sure. Also, you know how the anniversary of my birth is coming up soon? Never mind, it's nothing. See you later. And then he's gonna approach me for something like that, isn't he? Oh hey, it's you guys. Is it you brought your father his lunch? That's so responsible of you. How are things in town? It's so surprising, my father's spending a lot more time here now. Feels really lively too, though in other places it's really quiet. So that the town has been split cleanly in half. There are more people who support fighting back against the Kali now, but not everyone has joined in. On the one side, we have people from Deval, along with the people who they inspired to join them. And on the other, there are people who are still holding on to their old beliefs. Out with the old, in with the new. I've noticed a lot of people watching from a distance and whispering among themselves, who knows what they might try to pull. There are going to be even more Kali as the Yuga cycle goes on. I like to think that more people will decide to join us once they see us fighting. Our ultimate goal is to reduce Arjuna's power by getting people to realize how imperfect and unnecessary of a god he is. So I certainly hope a bunch more decide to join us, or we'll be in big trouble. Should be hoping to win over the rest of this town, then keep that momentum to win over the other people here. We can't devote all our time to convincing those holding out, and we also need to train those who have joined us. Whatever else may happen, we can't let anyone else be killed as long as we are in a position to help. Looks like you're pretty much over it then, huh? I don't know about that, but I do know what I need is to be I do know what I need to be doing right now. What's more, I know now that there's something else I need to keep my eye on. There's someone already walking the path I need to follow. I may not fully grasp it, but I understand well enough to know that I no longer have the opinion of hedging my bets. Hold up, I think you're gonna have to postpone that training for now. I'm seeing a number of signals making their way towards the town. Looks more like Kali. It would seem they're all warmed up and raring to go. Now that it's the final day of the Vapara Yuga, here they come. Alright, everyone who's ready to fight, prepare for battle, but remember, your ultimate goal is to survive. Don't try to be a hero. We'll be handling the front line, so there shouldn't be any issue with them joining us. Preparing Alternax for immediate combat, all systems green. I'll try to draw as many of them towards me as I can, awaiting your orders, Master. Three groups of enemies. And I got debuff with arts. Debuff. Kudarane. Eh.
屍の鏡、暗黒の扉、扉となり、恐怖の心、暗空ねぶた呪戦。
Did the guy leave? No, he didn't. Good. Pop it off again. Oh, okay, nice death. And the last squad, not too tough looking. Probably can just pop these two skills off and it should be fine. But I'll keep a buster chain just in case. Okie dokie. I see. So they're going after Faith, the Achilles heel of every god that shows themselves before mortals. How delightfully cold-blooded. It could be just a surgical strike they need. Are you gonna interfere? Even if they don't have the time to pull it off, it's certainly making things more interesting. A god that nobody believes in is little more than a doomsday device, and one even ordinary people can destroy at that. Still, I have to wonder. Are they aware of that everything they're doing may ironically speed up the whole paradise without people living here? There you are. Ugh, seeing you pisses me off. I don't like your face. Oh, hello, can't pronounce your name. What brings you here? You know I'm here, Shiksho. I'm here to clean up your mess. You've been taking things Arjuna erased along with their owners at the end of the Kali Yuga. And putting them back to remind other humans that they existed, haven't you? I have. What about it? I was under the impression that I was doing exactly what your god would want me to do. There's nothing wrong with rooting out people holding on to unnecessary attachments to their defective past lives. Granted, I won't deny I enjoy the look of despair they get when they realize they can't remember who they lost. But the point is, I'm helping to find undesirables so we can end the Yuga cycles ahead of schedule. I don't care how you get your kicks, but it's hard not to be pissed at how much more work you're making for me. It'd be one thing if you were just effectively getting in the way, but now you're making this much trouble for us. I was told to handle you directly. Huh? Just a minute. Explain to me how my work is being anything less than helpful. The particulars aside, it would be exactly in line with what Arjuna wants. Your thick-headed god, who's so drunk on his divinities that he's forgotten what human feelings should be complimenting me like. What an incredibly incapable woman you are. You're the goddess I've been searching for my whole life. Yeah, no. Your alter ego friend told Arjuna all about how your actions are directly fueling the resistance movement that has been gaining traction. That's really one bit where I sympathize with you. It sucks having your friends sell you out. You gonna run? Now I see what's going on here. So that's how the monk wants to play this. What an ugly, petty man. That's the difference you'll never make up between him and the other Omyoji. Putting aside the question of whether it's more trouble to deal with an arrogant bastard who knowingly keep a deadly parasite around just because he can, or a rotten parasite himself, who will try to murder you outright in an ambush. A mere servant thinking he can kill me? The idea is so infuriating that it's almost depressing. He calls himself a destroyer just because he was able to take out the other gods and order around a few regent servants? Ridiculous. I would never lay down and die for a being who can't even truly become a pure destroyer of worlds, let alone one of his pathetic lackeys. That emperor who embodied all of humanity was one thing, but I can destroy a mere warrior like you with just a few bites. Well, what do you know? Guess you've got a bit more rage than you yourself. Fine by me, go ahead and get as mad as you want. I'm pretty furious that I gotta put an end to someone I have no desire to kill. As your friend, I must have to put it, Arjuna's all we need to end this world. There's no room for a walking disaster like you here. Okay. Let's hope that the guy, I can't pronounce his name, is like gravely wounded so I can finish him off. More fighting! Yay! This one is 2 waves. So I'll still be using this squad. And we're at Kali Yuga. Oh god, the city's in ruins. It's the Kali Yuga again. I hope we can escape in the border with more room to spare this time. Agreed, but I expect things will be okay. This town knows how to do more than just pray now. We will help them all we can, and then make our escape when the time is right. They should be more than capable of surviving until the next Yuga cycle begins by then. Oh ho, speaking of Kali, here comes another wave now. I'm sure it'll be fine, like you said, but these people have had all their training. Wait, something's not right. Those Kali swarming together. Ew, that sounds disgusting. So they can melt together and make big ones, huh? What the hecking heck? They just merged into a new giant Kali. What the hell is that? I've never seen a Kali like that before. Why is this happening? Are they making themselves stronger because we decided to fight back? Stay back, Asha. Okay, be careful, father. This isn't good. We only taught these people how to handle a normal Kali. The giant one is in a whole nother league. Nothing for me though. It's a shame we won't be able to help them with the other Kali. But we're the only ones who can help. We can handle that giant. Let's go. Sentoka. Huh? Is there more debuffs than usual this time?
屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡、扉となり恐怖をここへ。暗風ねぶた呪戦。
Nice, all did. Let's see if Raiko can kill that thing.
ご覧になってください。手すさびのようなものですね。ご覧になってください。
Did it go to the Buster card? Hell yeah, it did. Let's go with this first.
来たれ我が中心、我が手足、我が愚足。四天王などこれこの通り。五王将来、天網開会。
Okay, yep, definitely one.
いいです。ごめん。
犠牲が少なければそれでも勝利。
Boom, boom, done. Any more dialogue? I bet there is. Yep. There, it's dead. How are the people doing? There's nothing more I can do. Let's get out of here. Father, over there. Ah, please help me. My leg got stuck in the rubble. Please, God, I'll pray to you as much as you like. I promise. Let him die. No, Ajay, no. Goddamn Ulu. Ajay, no. No, don't kill yourself. You're more important than the mayor. Don't cry, it's no big deal. I just have to get used to limping for a while. No point in me trying to fight anymore. Let's go find a place to hide. I'll help you walk. Are you okay? Does your leg hurt? You've really grown up, haven't you? Well, sure I have. Wait. I guess that makes sense, seeing how you turn 4,000 days old tomorrow. I guess we have to celebrate. Hold on, how old is 4,000 days? Where's my calculator? So, 4,000 divided by 365. 11 years old. He remembered. 11 years old, huh? Once again, I dream as I close my eyes. Arjuna. I dream of an impossibly tragic war, taking place for impossibly meaningless reasons. A pointless war that wiped an entire clan out of existence. A war that swallowed the land whole, claiming untold numbers of lives. A war that trampled the souls of countless brave warriors underfoot. Uttara, the son of Vitra, died. His brother Shveta was killed by Bhishma. Bhima killed the king of Kalinga. Virata's eldest son, Shankar, also died. All 100 of the princes died. One after the other. Iravan was killed as well. I killed Bhishma with Shikandi's help. Abhimanyu was also killed. So many dead, so many killed. Death and killing, killing and death, over and over and over. I saw countless friends and allies die. I saw countless enemies and foes die. Once all my thoughts had passed me by and all my emotions had drained out of me, I was only left with one question. Why? Nazeda? Hey! Good, you're finally awake. I didn't know you slept too. I know this is short notice, but I need a new power. Question mark? It's like I told you in my report, Yama's power wasn't helpful at all. Come to think of it, it's probably because he's similar to Hades. I may have spent my time hating him without realizing it. So I need you to lend me another divinity. Yama alone isn't gonna cut it. Of course, this would be strictly to help me with my research, and to help me uphold the laws of this just world. So you can understand that my request is completely justified, right? A trivial matter, as all things are. Abusing a god's ignorance by thinking that they're omnipotent. Oh, would you look at that? I'm out of AP. Well, let's end it here, shall we? Let me move over to here. Okay, you guys can't really see me because I'm lazy for my live 2D right now, but actually we didn't even make that big of a dent. I'll continue more by myself, I guess, because I got past that part I really wanted to take care of. I guess I'll stream again near the end. So yeah, let's enjoy this music a bit more. Oh yeah, tradition, forgot about that. Tonight's special numbers are 353640. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys soon. I still got some optimizing to do my new what's that called? Not Stream Deck. My new capture card. Still got some more optimizing to do. I still haven't decided what I want to play yet, but I will see you soon. Alright then, good night everybody, and take care everybody. Good night y'all.